Hi, everybody, and welcome to Kid Academy's second Power Hour. I'm Mr. Matt.
And I'm Miss Margot.
So, Margot, how was
Yes.
your week? Another week has flown by.
It has. It's just crazy. It's like it feels like it was just Monday, and now we're already Friday again.
I know, another exciting shelter-in-place weekend.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of yard
Call
work
it the
done.
SIP.
I wonder. Literally when I went to Lowe's, of course in a mask, but there were so many people. I think there's going to be so many beautiful yards at the end of this. Like, there were so many people there, and I got a lot of yard work done.
Maybe you could film a segment for next week with you doing your yard work.
You know, I actually could. I think the parents would get a kick out of it.
Old green thumb, Miss Margot.
Watching me dig. Be like, what?
If nothing else, send us a couple pictures.
Okay, I'll have to do that. Before and after pictures.
All right, so we got a big show today. Mr. Nick is here. Now, last week he cooked for us, and this
Yes.
week he's going to make us exercise.
He is. Mr.
Love
Nick is,
that.
for those of you that don't know, he is super into fitness. Plus, he used to be our coach. He used to, I don't know about that. But, you know what? That would be
Maybe we
fun.
should have a push-up challenge. No,
Oh.
what if you beat me?
Okay, that's awesome. I could probably beat. How many can you do? We'll see. Mr. Nick could probably beat both of us, though. So.
Yeah.
But he used to actually be our PE coach. So some parents do know that, because if your children were here when we did PE.
That's true. That's
so
how Nick started.
It is. PE
All right,
coach.
and we've got Olivia Ford back. Noah's not here today, but Olivia is here, and we're going to make slime.
Which she absolutely loves. Which
Every kid loves.
I was gonna say, I know there was like a section of time where you go to the store and try to get borax and all that, and none. Because everybody went
last
through like
summer.
a slime craze. We actually
We
made
did
some
it for
in the
Club
after
Kid
school.
Academy last year. Yeah,
We
it was
did.
a sweet mess. I was stressed out of my mind.
Yes.
was
Oh, yes.
crazy.
I actually had to go back there and assist you. Yep. I do remember
gave
that.
up. It was bad. No slime
Yes.
this year for Club Kid Academy.
Nope.
All right, so speaking of Mrs. Hope, she's going to be back in our studio. Not only does she want to exercise with us, she is going to be introducing, is it Mr. N?
Yes.
And we've got
Mrs.
Mrs. V. Mr. N and Miss V. Now, is Miss V married, or is it
I think
Miss
she
or
is
Mrs.?
married.
Do you know Miss Hope?
I know Miss Hope's back over here.
It's Miss, not
Oh, so
Miss,
she's
not married.
she's a single lady, Miss V. All right. So we're going to meet both of those letters throughout our show. And of course, Easter was this past weekend. So what did you do with
was.
Easter? I know it was definitely different.
Well,
this year.
so this year, so I have a huge family, for those of you that do not know. So there's a lot of us. So this was the first year that we didn't do a big family gathering. So we actually, within like my immediate family and then my cousins and my aunts and uncles, we all kind of did like our own Easter dinner. But then we all kind of communicated like who was cooking what, and I think we kind of switched up. Like my aunt made us a pie, and then we made them another dessert, and so it's because we all live on the same street, so we just kind of walked over.
Find it weird.
And no, but it was definitely different, but still good. I mean, it was still, hopefully everybody still got to spend time with their family and their close loved ones in their household. So
And did the Easter Bunny visit?
yes. So
What did the Easter Bunny do?
I am 26 and still get visited by the Easter Bunny. I got a journal, a coffee cup, and then a couple little things I like. Like there's certain pens that I like. I know I'm weird, but I usually get I love stationery and things like that. So my mom always does that.
Aww.
I know.
You must have been a
That
good
sounds
girl
so
this
cute.
spring to load up on your Easter basket.
Yes. How about you? Did you get your cat an Easter basket?
I did not. We did not exchange gifts. I ordered a Domino's pizza and watched a whole season of American Horror Story. Yeah, it was like 8 or 9 episodes.
I just could never get into those type
Loved
of shows.
it. Loved it. It was probably one of my best Easters.
But I did hear a lot of families have been talking about the new Trolls movie.
Yes,
and a
that's
couple
been a big
movies
one.
that came out too, which is pretty cool that you can
You
order
can rent it for $20 and it's good, I believe, for 48 hours, 2 days.
Well, I think that's pretty cool because when you think about it, when you go to the movie theater, you're probably going to spend more than that on tickets for coffee.
And you're going to buy the overpriced popcorn and the overpriced soda.
That's also one thing. I do not go to the grocery store a lot, obviously, right now. But that's one of the things that you can't, like I've noticed, the shelves are super bare. So I think everybody's kind of thinking like movie night with their family. And
I was at Walmart earlier this week in Biloxi. I didn't find it. I thought they were pretty stocked.
So I live in Long Beach, so I went to Winn-Dixie, and I guess everybody goes there because I try not to go to Walmart because there's so many people. So I think that's probably why there was less. And then when I went, I didn't go early in the morning like a lot of people have.
Now, of course, I know we've started planning for Club Kid Academy. Yes. This summer. We're going to be discovering the animal kingdom.
Yes. Yep. I'm so excited because I know every year, like our themes are always cool. Discovering Science was also one of my favorite ones, but I really think that the animal kingdom is probably going to be my favorite. So I'm excited.
So it's going to be a big, big summer for those that are pre-registered and ready to go. That's going to start on Tuesday, May 26th, Club Kid Academy, the day after Memorial Day.
Yes.
10 weeks of summer fun. All right, so we're getting ready for that. Now, what we're going to do in just a moment, we've got to do our prayer and pledge to get our show started.
Yes.
So we're going to just wait for Mrs. Hope. She stepped out of our studio. So right now we're going to bring Mrs. Hope in.
You want to be the flag holder?
I'm going to be the flag leader, but we got to pray first.
Oh, okay.
So bow your head.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
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 All right, and now we're going to stand for our Pledge Allegiance. Right hand over your heart, kids. She's got it.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Play ball. I'm going to step out. All right, so we're going to, just a minute, we're going to be meeting Mr. N, which was one of my favorites as a kid. Back in 1979 when I went to preschool. It's a few years ago.
Yeah.
2 years before you were born.
I was born.
I learned to letter people. And I can still remember at the young age of 30 now, I can remember Noisy Nose. He's got the big horn nose.
Whenever we were talking about which one Miss Hope was going to do, of course, we had some of the kids help us pick out which ones we were going to do. And that one was like, oh, yes, let's do Nosy Nose. I'm like, oh, and he's so cute. I just like him. And then I did not realize that Mrs. V was,
it's Miss V. She's single.
That's right. Miss was vegetable. I thought that was kind of cool.
Oh, okay. I don't think V was that back when I was.
Yeah,
I don't remember V.
I'm sorry. Is it vegetable?
Vest.
Vest.
Yes.
So I can see how you would make that mistake. Vegetable and vest.
No, it's vegetable vest.
It's vegetable vest.
What does a vegetable have to do with a vest?
It's on a vest.
She has vegetables on
Oh, okay.
Before you jump to conclusions.
Well, that makes perfect sense.
Oh,
you should always have a good carrot on your vest. All right, so we're going to bring Mrs. Hope in right now and introduce Mr. Noisy Nose, also known as Mr. N.
Hi, everyone. Give me just a second. Gotta get myself set up real quick. Okay. All right. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Noisy Nose. I love to make all kinds of noises. So today, you better get ready because we're gonna sing and we're gonna learn about musical instruments and you're gonna learn about my letter and we're gonna say what my sound is and we're gonna say it really loud because I want to hear everybody saying it. That includes you, Mr. Matt, Miss Margot. I want to hear the letter N from y'all too. You too, Mr. Nick. You can do it too. Okay, so my name is Mr. N and I have a noisy nose. Nanny, nanny, nanny. That's my noisy sound. I love to make noise, but I've learned not to be a nuisance indoors. I use my quiet voice. It's very important when you're inside not to be loud. I love New York. Has anyone been to New York? Probably not lately, but it's a very big city. It is my favorite place to visit because it is so noisy. I walk around the city from morning until night. At the end of the day, I write about my adventures in a notebook. You can do this at the end of your day too. Now, let's see if we can find my letters. What is this letter? What do we call it? Everybody use your little heads. Yeah, that's a capital N. A capital N. And there's one more. Up on my back. There's a what? Think. Think. It's a lowercase n. Yay! Capital N, lowercase n. Now let's think about what sound my letter makes. I have a noisy nose, so what must N say? Think. Think. It says not to be confused with M, which says My letter is Miss Margot, Mr. Matt, say it with me. What does the letter N say? I'm not sure what Mr. Matt just said.
But Miss Margot did it right. Like
It's very sad. He doesn't know his sounds. But that's okay, because y'all do. Y'all know your sounds. So, since I am a noisy nose, and we know my favorite noisy sound is ninny, nanny, nonny. But there are other things I like too. So let me see what I have hidden in my box down here. It's a little hard to hold as a puppet, so I'm gonna let Miss Hope hold it. This is so loud. They are the bells, and you hear them when people play music. For some reason, they use the bells. The reason I like them is because they are noisy. Now I have something else. Let's look. Okay, I'm gonna let Miss Hope hold that one too. It's not as noisy. There's two of them. Can anyone think of what those are called? They're maracas! Maracas! Yay! Not as loud. I like my other one too. Okay, one last one. Oh, this is a good one. Woo! It's a tambourine. Look, we can I can have fun with this all day long because it is really, 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 really noisy. Just like my nose is noisy nose. One last thing, and then we're gonna sing my song. Can you find my hidden letter? Let's see. Do I have a hidden letter? Aw, I don't. But that's okay, because We make so much noise. So let's sing our song and see what you think about it. Everybody sing along with me. Here we go.
Noisy nose, noisy nose, no one has a noisy nose like Mr. N. That's me.
Noisy nose, noisy nose.
Never find a noisy nose like Mr.
And nanny, nanny, nonny. God, I missed it.
Gotta redo, go, unplugged it.
One moment, please. There we go.
Noisy nose, no one has a noisy nose like Mr. N.
That's me.
Noisy nose, you'll never find a noisy nose like Mr. N.
That's me. Lonnie, no.
Hear my noisy sound?
Nanny, Lonnie, no.
There's nowhere else it can be found. Now join with me
Yep.
to make my sound.
Get ready. Nanny, Lonnie, no.
Hear my noisy sound?
Nanny, Lonnie, nosy.
There's nowhere else it can be found. Noisy nose,
Noisy nose,
no
noisy
one
nose,
has a noisy
noisy
nose
nose,
like
noisy.
Mr. N.
That's me.
Noisy nose, no one has a noisy nose like Mr.
N. That's me. Did everybody love my song? I thought it was hilarious. I messed up, but oh well, the show still went on. That's all right. So I have to practice my letter N one more time. So everybody, this is a capital N. This is a lowercase n. And I say, and my favorite sound is nanny, nonny, nony, nanny, nonny, nony. I hope everyone had fun today. I certainly did. Later, you're going to meet my other friend, and her name is Mrs. V. She's not nearly as loud as me. I hope everybody has a great day. See you soon. Bye.
All right, noisy nose. All right, and we apologize for that mess up. Go.
Welcome for the entertainment.
That was the naughty. Naughty.
I was
Messing
trying to
up
move.
our
I was
show.
trying to move the speaker just a little closer, and it got unplugged.
We got it.
Whoops.
All right, so speaking of the letter N,
Yes.
so you know Mr. Nick, you know Noah, there's going to be a new N.
There is.
Miss Katie and Mr. Nick, I was going to say Mr. N, was about to have a baby.
You don't make
That would be
mistakes.
weird. All right, so Mr. Nick and Miss Katie
Yes.
is going to be having a new baby girl.
Yes. And
This
her name
weekend.
is
Nora. Can you say that? No. Nora. Nora.
Nora.
And it's
That's a good name.
Nora, right? Right. Nora Penelope. It's going to be coming into the world this weekend. What a time to come into the world. That'll be a story to share for years to come.
It will be.
All right, so we're about to wrap up our segment 1, and we're going to be going into segment 2. And when we come back into segment 2, we are going to give out some birthday shout outs.
April babies.
That's right, lots of April babies. And of course, then we're going into our science time segment where we're going to make slime.
I know Olivia is very excited.
What letter does slime start with?
An S.
She's so smart.
I know.
Did you go to Kid Academy?
I didn't, although I could have. Yeah, I was 5 when you opened.
Oh, that's true. That's
I
right.
could've.
So you could have been a Kid
I
Academy
could've.
graduate.
I could have.
Yep, and you would have known Noisy Nose. All right, so we're going to wrap up this segment. So go to segment 2. And when we start segment 2, we got our birthdays and shout outs, and then we're going to be headed into our science laboratory to make slime and put it all in your hair. That's the surprise.
I would be so upset.
All right, join us on segment 2, guys.